What the PNM had done really is created political slavery, where they forced people to work for 10 days. A lot of people were extorted, a lot of people were ghosts, a lot of people were raking in thousands of dollars that should have been going to poor people, the real unemployed people. And Prime Minister speaking has spoken about jobs being created for real people, not just for ghosts, not for ghosts at all. So it takes a lot of strength as a Prime Minister to take that hard decision to shut down these programs, because if you really look at in detail, so much of it was going to corruption. And there are so many single mothers, poor people out there who need the jobs. So I am looking forward to any role that the ministry could play, and I think it will be across the board, where in all ministries you can have more meaningful employment, and I'm looking forward to that, because within our communities, when we speak about rural development, local economic development, we want to see more of that. So I am really looking forward to the budget, not just for what comes directly to the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government, but what comes to the government as a whole, because I know all my councillors are on the ground. They are working, they are facing people every day, and I want the ordinary people to see the benefit of a government. So when UNC win, everybody will win.
All eyes. URP and Tobago. What can we look forward to in terms of support for the URP workers who
Just listen to the budget here.
So will we be expecting answers for those people who were retrenched prior to this budget being presented today?
To people who
The Cepep workers, URP reforestation workers, can we expect answers for them? Because there's been no timeline.
When you see the PNM people, I want you to ask them how many people they fired when they took office. I want you to ask them how many URP people they sent home just because they were UNC. How many Cepep contracts were terminated. And today they are hypocrites using these people because they are poor people and they're unemployed and looking for bread to create, manufacture, protest that are totally unfounded. When we create employment, it will be employment for all. The PNM has a history of firing people, victimizing people because of their political affiliation, and it wasn't only URP and Cepep. ArcelorMittal, TSTT, Petrotrin, thousands of people lost their jobs under the PNM. So it is hypocritical for those same people to be coming and asking UNC about jobs. We shut down those programs because they have massive corruption in an effort to get the money spent on those programs to real people and to create genuine, sustainable employment.
So will that sustainable employment, genuine employment, be something that the nation will hear about in this budget?
Well, listen to the budget. It is not yet, so you'll hear more.
Is there a register or role of these same retrenched or sent home workers so that, when employment does open up, when there are opportunities, they can be the ones to benefit?
Oh, certainly, and the Prime Minister has always been discussing with our ministers first to ensure that the process is fair, it is transparent, and in the budget you will hear more in terms of the rollout of those programs. But it was very important to her first to make it very accessible for everybody to apply. Yeah.
Minister, in terms of financing for your budget, under the previous administration, they had collected the property tax, which is to go towards corporations. Are you hoping that you will be allocated that money that was collected that is now?
I think the Minister of Finance has been very clear on what's happening with property tax. There is no property tax
but the money that
being
was
collected
for property tax for the corporations, are you hoping that it will be released to you all?
Right. The PNM misled the population by stating that property tax is to go to the regional corporations. The corporation chairman told you they never collected a cent of property tax. The money would have gone to the consolidated fund, and that is another hoax that the PNM perpetrated on the population. Whatever sources of revenue this government can identify, I know it will be fairly distributed, so I have no fear about that.
Thank you very much. All the best, Minister.